Hey everybody, it's Bill, your host from Casual Carolina Fishing. Thanks for stopping by today, I really do appreciate it. Kick your shoes off, sit back, relax, and let's see if we can have some fun catching some fish today. Hey everybody, I'm back down here at my cousin Roger's pond today. You might remember, I think it was my first video I put out this year, busting bluegills on the beds or something like that. Same pond. Anyway, it's also the same pond I caught my personal best channel catfish last year. About 9 pounds I think it was. So there are some cats in here. I got some chicken meat, soured chicken meat, and gonna give it a try and just throw a little jig on my Ultralight while I wait and see if I get any bites on that chicken meat for catfish. So stick around. We'll see if we do any good today. Largemouth bass. Very small. But hey, it's a fish. I didn't get skunked today, right? Bigger. Just a shade bigger. Nothing huge. A little bit bigger, I think. Nothing special. Water's too low for me to just set it down in the water, but anyway, this is what I'm using on this little Ultralight. It's just a little, like a, I don't know, pumpkin seed, little grub on a little jig head. That's 2 bass and 2 casts. I'm gonna come down here with this color. Wasn't doing any good at all with chartreuse. Yep. That was a gunshot. Pretty sure it was a shotgun. There's somebody was hunting down there the other side of the pond, the other side of those trees you see to my left. It's a pretty steep drop off over there, and I was fairly well protected by the hill there from whoever was down there. I think they were dove hunting or maybe squirrel hunting. Anyway, there was no pellets falling down around me. I didn't hear anything whizzing over my head or anything like that. So whoever that was, they were aware, you know, that there was houses and people up this way, and they were being very careful to not shoot this direction. So there was no threat to me, and I was perfectly safe. Alright, you all know how I like to say, sure enough, if I'm gonna mess around with that Ultralight, I'm gonna get a bite. Well, it happened again. I hadn't caught anything else on the jig other than after those 2 bass. No bluegills, no shellcrackers, nothing. So I decided to switch over to some live worms and give that a shot. Sure enough, as I'm sitting there fiddling with it, I get a bite. You'll see here in a second what happens. Just keep your eyes peeled on that left catfish rod over there. If you listen real close, you'll probably hear the bait and run drag going out. What was that? Oh, hello. I just had something pull out a bunch of line, didn't it? Yep, I missed him. Whatever it was, it picked it up and ran for, I'd say, a good 10-15 foot with it by the amount of line it, run out of that bait and run drag. But he just dropped it and left it alone, never come back again. So I didn't catch any catfish today. I did have another bite on the other rod a little bit later on, but that one did the same thing. It didn't actually pick it up and run with it, but it did just mess with it a little bit and just stopped and never came back again. So I'm not sure what was going on. They just apparently didn't like that chicken meat for some reason. But you could be sure one thing that's going to happen, I'm going to call my cousin back and see if I can get back down here and get a redo, a do-over, whatever you want to call it, and I'm going to bring some chicken livers and try them next time. So stand by and be looking for that real soon.